She was a wife, mother, medical doctor, and now she is a saint. Gianna Beretta Molla was born in 1922 in the town of Magenta, near Milan, Italy. The 10th of 13 children, she was a good student during both her high school and college years. An active young woman who enjoyed music, art, skiing, and mountain climbing, she was a faithful practicing Catholic, involved in both the St. Vincent de Paul Society and the Catholic Action Movement. In 1949, Gianna earned a degree in medicine at the University of Paiva, and the following year she opened a small clinic while continuing her studies at the University of Milan. Her specialty was pediatrics. For Gianna, medicine was more than just a profession. She thought of it as her vocation, a calling from God, her way to use her talents to serve God by serving others. Gianna had a brother named Alberto, who was both a medical doctor and a Capuchin priest serving in Brazil, and she considered becoming a lay missionary so she could serve with her brother. As time passed, however, she gradually came to believe she was called to married life, and her wish was to form a truly Christian family. In 1955, Gianna married Pietro Molla in the Basilica of St. Martin. Their first son was born the following year, and the couple named him Pierluigi. Daughter Mariolina was born in 1957, and Laura in 1959. Gianna was a happy young mother who knew how to balance her duties as mother, wife, and doctor. Gianna was expecting the couple's fourth child in 1961, but her doctors informed her that there was a serious problem with her pregnancy. They recommended that she undergo an abortion to save her own life. Gianna refused. A few days before the baby was due, she made a heroic decision. She told her doctors that if it came down to a choice to save her life or the life of her unborn child, they must not hesitate. She insisted that the doctors save the child. On April 21, 1962, that baby was born, a third daughter named Gianna Emanuela, and immediately Gianna's condition started to worsen. The mother of four had a very high fever and terrible abdominal pain, and a week later she died. She was only 39 years old. Pope John Paul II beatified Gianna Beretta Molla in 1994, and he canonized her 10 years later, in 2004. Amazingly, her husband and her children were present at both the beatification and the canonization ceremonies. When Gianna's children say, "My mother is a saint," they mean it. Dr. Gianna Beretta Molla loved life. She loved culture, fashion, and beauty. She played piano, was a painter, and enjoyed tennis, mountain climbing, and skiing. She loved the symphony, theater, and opera, and she loved to travel. As a pediatrician, she had a very special love for children, for the elderly, and for the poor. Her final decision for life was the culmination of an extraordinary life of selfless dedication. The life and death of Dr. and Saint Gianna Beretta Molla should remind us all that life is sacred, from planet life to human life, from the moment of conception to the moment of natural death. Some people claim that she is the first anti-abortion saint, and that her canonization was a kind of attack by the Roman Catholic Church on pro-choice people and all who support abortion. But as friend of the family, Father Thomas Rochia points out, the Church doesn't beatify or canonize people and use them as weapons to attack others for error and sin. No, the Church offers the lives of outstanding people like Saint Gianna to show us how to put the Beatitudes into practice in real life. Saints and blesseds are models who inspire and guide us. Saint Gianna lived the consistent ethic of life which insists that all life is sacred. The lives of the unborn, the lives of all children and adults, the lives of the disabled and the elderly, the lives of those who are able to contribute to society and those who are not, and indeed the life of the planet itself. Simply put, Saint Gianna loved as God loves.